and working relationship between the two organisations. And as already mentioned, the delivery of free and fair elections in 2007. So what do we learn from all of that? Well, a number of lessons, some painful, some protracted. Firstly, continuous joined-up approach to planning and implementation, needed in the headquarters and also in the field. And I'll leave the second bullet there. I mean, what I guess I'm referring to there is each of the three departments had their own ideas how to fix and help Sierra Leone, which weren't necessarily converging on any given day. But I'm told that the success story was actually the people on the ground who rolled up the sleeves, made it work, as people do when they're in the field. And despite, or in spite of the direction from the higher levels, they sort of got things done on the ground. I guess that second point, engaging your development colleagues, is your exit strategy. If you wanted that in the US speak, I guess that would be somebody from USAID addressing the state and the Pentagon, saying, if you want to get out of here early and go on to do sort of good stuff in other sort of places, you need to get us involved at the early stage. Being realistic about resources and what they can achieve. I guess we were overly ambitious, given that it was a unilateral project with the amount of money we had and what we were trying to achieve. And looking back, we perhaps should have got others and donors and the international community involved to a greater degree and at an earlier stage. But I guess history surpassed us. Local ownership being critical and how to incentivise capacity. We did make mistakes about trying to do things on our own image. For example, trying to sort of create or recreate their Ministry of Defence pretty much on the same lines as ours, and clearly that was never going to work from the outset. So whilst at the time I guess people thought it was appropriate, well-intentioned and properly merited, reality dictated they needed something a bit more appropriate for the conditions on the ground. Use of advisory non-executive staff and getting that balance right, I think I already spoke about not putting people in key executive positions. The only exception I've already mentioned was the Inspector General Police, and that was for appropriate reasons. And also key was programming, planning, monitoring, evaluation, just to have the ability to step back from programmes and do a cost-benefit analysis. Is this working? Is it moving in the right direction? And if it isn't, just tweaking, rather than just throwing money at it and expecting the thing to roll out the effects that you're looking for. Cooperation within and between donors being vital, and I guess that speaks to itself, being that you're always better than the sum of the parts. And I've already referred to the fact that Brits thought they should have got other people involved earlier, and I can't explain why it didn't happen. And I guess key is affordability, sustainability. These things will never last forever, as the money will inevitably run out. And of course, as the situation improves, there are always pressures to sort of switch the funding from the defence side into other areas such as health and education. Of course, the money can't go that sort of far, so you have to sort of think